Hi, it's DrKimDeramo from DrKimD.com. Physician, speaker, #1 best-selling author, and founder of the American Institute of Mind-Body Medicine. And I have an amazing tool to share with you today. It's been a huge hit for me, for my family, for all the clients and patients that I've shared it with. And I posted it last week on social media and just took off like wildfire. Because the thing is that most people are very sensitive to the energy around them. They're sensitive to other people and to the energy other people emit. Now, this isn't something a lot of doctors are talking about, how other people affect your health. But studies have shown that not only your emotional state, the emotional state you're in, if you're in anger, if you're in joy, has a direct and immediate effect on your cells, on your heart rate, on your breathing. But the emotional state of the people around you also affects your health. We can actually see that your heart rate will change, your breathing rate will change, and even the firing in your brain activity changes depending on the energy field you're in. And that has everything to do with your emotions. So the first step in this is to be aware. It's like my #1 skill that I can help anybody is to be more aware of your body. This morning I was, making breakfast for my family and I realized that instead of focusing on making the smoothie, I felt like, my body was getting all stirred up and I was getting a little anxiety. I'm like, what's going on? Well, wasn't making the smoothie. I was thinking about my day and the appointment I had, and I had to get to the store to get something for my computer, and I had this time. What time is it? And that's where my mind was. Well, where your attention goes, that's where your energy flows. So that's going to create the chemistry of what's going on in your body. And if you're aware, you feel that immediately, and you can shift that to just turn off that anxiety and immediately feel lighter, feel more relaxed. So I did that, immediately was like, whoa, I'm making the smoothie. I'm not driving my car. I'm not late for an appointment. I slowed my breathing immediately. And that's because I was aware. So yeah, you can have all these tools to help shift your chemistry and shift your brain, but you've got to be aware in your body to know when to use them. So once you do that though, and you slow your breathing, you're aware of how you're feeling, you can move emotions, feel what's coming up in the body and let it release. All these energies that have been stuck in your body, they want to release. We actually had a call the other night with a group that I've been coaching, and it was like 10 years of old stuff people have been carrying around were released right there in the exercise we did on the call. And I got like all these messages and all these emails later about, oh my gosh, that was the most profound experience. We carry energy around in our body year after year after year because we're just kind of going on with life and going forward and going forward. You don't stop and take the time to let yourself release. And you can be literally carrying stuff that's from decades ago in your body now that's still affecting your health and your life. So that's the first piece, is to release those old energies by being present to your body, slowing your breathing, and making a choice. But the second piece, and this is the tool I'm going to teach you in this video, is that you got to release the energies that are not even yours. 98% of the thoughts going through your mind, they're not even your own thoughts. They're old records and memories, or they're a reflection of the energy you're in, other people's energy. So if you suddenly feel like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous about something. What am I nervous about? Your conscious mind's going to project and figure out, oh my gosh, did I leave the iron on? Or, oh, is my kid okay? And kind of project it into the world to find a reason for why you're feeling anxious. But the truth is, the reason you're feeling that way is because you're in a field where that energy exists. So I have a great tool to help you release that and not take on other people's energy. So again, you become aware of how you're feeling, slow your breathing, bring your awareness right into your body, and you just focus on the feeling or the idea or the thought, the judgment that's going through your head, and you say, who does this belong to? And you just let your higher mind answer that. You don't have to answer it. Who does this belong to? And then the second part of it is return to sender. Who does this belong to? Return to sender. Your body already knows how to release energy, so you don't have to micromanage that or figure it out. And we think we got to get in our head and figure everything out and construct things. But your body, your mind, has infinite wisdom. It has the ability to make new red blood cells, to carry oxygen, to regenerate your liver, and it has the ability to release energies that are not yours. So who does this belong to? Return to sender. Super useful tool to release all these energies that you're in. If you're a practitioner, a coach, or a doctor, you're working with other people, you're picking up their energies. Everything that comes through, you're gonna assume it's yours, it's your thought, it's your idea, it's your thing that you gotta deal with, and it immediately puts you into reaction mode of, I gotta fix this, I gotta manage this, I gotta deal with this. Slowly breathing. Become aware of your body. Who does this belong to? Return to sender, to keep your energy system clear and to keep you living in vibrant health. It's Dr. KimDeramo from DrKimD.com. I'd love to hear your response on this. And, are you energy sensitive? Are you picking up on other people's energies? And I have an offer I'm going to be putting out in a couple weeks where you can work with me. I'm putting out a new program called the Mind Body Solution for Anxiety. Unbelievable tools that I've learned and that I've taught for hundreds of my private clients and patients to use to immediately get out of anxiety, even if you've had it for years. So stay tuned for that. Please share this video with anyone you know who's suffering, because the answers are right here. They're in your body. Sending you tons of love for an amazing day, a joyful life, and vibrant health. It's Dr. KimDeramo, and I'll see you soon.